Here's an example of a classic mistake people might make. What we've got here is 7 squared all cubed. Now some people make the mistake of adding the powers here when that's not what should happen. What you should do is look at this as 7 squared times itself 3 times. So it's like this. Now you're multiplying, you can see that actually when you add the powers you get 7 to the power of 6. So when you have brackets, the shortcut is to multiply the powers. Another example would be 8 cubed power 4. This means 8 cubed times itself 4 times. 8 cubed times itself 4 times would leave you with 8 to the power of 12. We're going to look at what happens when the indices are fractional. Here we have an example of find the value of 4 to the power of half. Power half means find the square root. So you could rewrite this as the square root of 4, which you know to be 2. So therefore, the value of 4 to the power of half is 2.
Another example would be 8 to the power of a third.
Okay, 8 to the power of a third is the same as the cube root of 8. Now the cube root of 8, what times itself 3 times makes 8? That would be 2 as well.
Another example would be 64 to the power of 1/3.
Right, again, this is the cube root of 64. 64 is a suspicious number. We've got what times itself 3 times makes 64, and the answer is 4. Here's an example of a fractional power. Okay, this can be rewritten as 8 to the power of a third squared. 8 to the power of a third is the same as doing the cube root of 8. And before we've realised the cube root of 8 is 2, and then squaring it. So this would be the same as doing 2 squared, which would be 4. So the value of 8 to the power of 2/3 is 4.
Another example would be 16 to the power of 3/4.
Okay, if we separate this out again into the root part and the other part, we've got 16 to the power of a quarter, that's the 4th root, and then that's cubed. It's a good idea to do the root part first in your exam because there will always be a suspicious number here. So 16, 4th root of 16 is a suspicious number. That's going to be 2, and 2 cubed is 8. So 16 to the power of 3/4 is 8.